especially from that prick who calls me little bitch back from college, and he's calling me all sorts of gay shit while I'm rocking his cock. Yeah, we fuck now, no, we don't wear any socks. I love cocks, fucking the blocks. Ain't a street I've been by that hasn't been docked. Well, would you look at the clock? It's been hours, making all these facts think I have magical powers. I make them scream louder till their ass smells like flowers. Ass smells like flowers. I make them scream louder till their ass smells like flowers. Ass smells like flowers. I love to suck dick, especially from that prick who called me little bitch back from college, and he's calling me all sorts of gay shit while I'm rocking his cock. Yeah, we fuck now, I know we don't wear any socks. I love cock, fucking the blocks. Ain't a street I've been by that hasn't been docked. Well, would you look at the clock? It's been hours, making all these facts think I have magical powers. Magical powers. Hello everybody and welcome back. We're going to be playing the Raven again. Yes, I know, it's boring, but I have a slight interest in it, and I kind of just want to find out at this point. Hold on. I just sort of want to find out at this point the ending. I feel like it's not going to take too long. Mate, quit looking at my ass. What do we have here?
Several journals and magazines. Ah, this looks pretty interesting. Art and Culture Today.
Is it? Is it interesting? Is it really?
There's something about the exhibition.
Oh, yeah?
Unique masterpieces exhibited for the first time together in their home country. Tireless efforts of Baroness von Trebitz. Very fine handiwork. The model maker even wrote the name of the ship on the tiny life preservers. But the winter garden at the back of the saloon is missing, and the stern deck looks different. It was obviously made before the ship was remodeled.
Come in. How can I help you, young lady?
Are you the ship's doctor?
Yes, of course.
You see, that's what I thought, because you've got a uniform and you work in the medical center.
Well spotted, young lady. My name is Dr. Gebhardt. How can I help you?
What are the other passengers like?
Listen, young lady, I do not really have time to chat right now. Today is my first day, and it is going differently than I had expected.
You do seem a little stressed. Maybe you should relax. Stress isn't good for you.
You're right. If there is nothing else I can help you with.
But you weren't really helpful at all. Maybe I'll come back later. Bye now.
Jesus, literally trying to piss him off. My friend has been on call with someone for 4 hours straight. 5 now. I don't care.
We briefly discussed whether we should try to steal the second eye here on the ship. The lack of escape routes and the 10-centimeter thick door to the safe settled the question.
What?
Legrand isn't important, but there's...
Oh. Why would I care? I have no reason to care.
I'm sure I could help you if... Stand aside. If you told me
Well,
what you're looking for.
you
You're
should.
just getting in my way.
Why?
Now get out.
Who's
I'll
your
wait
friend?
at the door, madam. Yes, yes. Oh, Miss...
Mayors.
Can I help you?
Because I said
Well,
so. Not a
I'm
good
just
enough
having a
reason.
look around the ship. Good day. Oh, that was close. I hope tomorrow I'll have a chance to sunbathe and enjoy the rest of the trip. A deck chair in the sunshine on a cruise ship. I'd be a fool to miss out on that tomorrow, but I have to take care of my duties before I can relax in the sun.
Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do-do-do. Nerd. Nose.
Bravo! Bravissimo! Fantastico! Ha ha!
That was
Would it be
terrible
okay
and
for
boring.
you if I get some fresh air up on deck?
Of course, my dear. Give my regards to the sea.
No.
Wooden salad tongs, just small enough to carry around unseen. I'm not an expert, but I think that Mr. Kreutzer really is a very skilled violinist. At least
that's where
I
you're
liked
wrong.
it, and the captain was certainly smitten.
And that's why you're an idiot.
A wonderful concert, wasn't it?
Wow, you just lost your whole ass
I
accent
wouldn't have
right there.
expected you to be a connoisseur of classical music.
Because I'm American?
Because you're young and friendly and radiant. Someone like you doesn't have to know a lot to get along well in life.
Are you easily prejudiced at your age?
In my long experience, there's often a core of truth at the center of every prejudice.
Prejudice is the reason of fools.
Was that written in the book you once read?
Oh, I've read many books. Good books.
But not my books, you mean to say.
You're a writer?
Mm-hmm. What can I do for you, Miss...
Mayors.
She's kind of full of herself.
You know, I'm not planning on throwing myself at a man.
I'm glad to hear it. You have to work. Earn your own money.
Oh, I will. My grades are excellent, and I really want to study acting in New York.
None of my books has ever been made into a good film. The stories were twisted, shortened, and simplified so that even the dimmest fellow could follow them.
I want to do theater and travel. I speak 3 languages.
Oh my god,
You
she
can
sounds
see
so
more than most
fucking
people your
fake.
age can speak. Do what you have to do. But stay away from bad men.
Is this your first trip on the Lydia?
That's quite enough. Life is too short for conversations like this. I do wish that rather delightful Swiss policeman had come along.
I heard you had an interesting trip on the train.
It was thrilling. I'm hoping for an encore. Perhaps in Cairo.
Mr. Kreutzer possesses impressive technique, don't you think?
No.
He certainly does. His numerous
No.
playmates in Austria can tell you more about it than I.
You mean Mr. Kreutzer is a womanizer?
I'm not talking about cheap skirts. I'm talking about expensive clothes. A man like him needs
What?
funds to support his lifestyle. Just go over to him, my dear. Tell the maestro that your family is wealthy. You have everything he's looking for.
Ugh.
Money and a pretty face.
Hold your tongue.
Ugh.
Mr. Kreutz. Lady Westmacher. Please.
Or did you have your eye on me, Mr. Kreutzer? Old, yes, but rich.
Jezebel. Mr. Kreutzer. Maestro.
That's better. Freeloader.
You and Mr. Kreutzer, you seem to know each other.
Not really, but I know his type. Parasites who cling to the rich and famous and suck them dry. The young, misunderstood painter. The innovative writer who writes books that no one wants to read. The musical talent that has to be supported. The ladies and gentlemen of high society let the others use them and call themselves patrons. Another word for fool.
Didn't you finance archaeological excavations in the Near East and Egypt?
For my husband, and I was there myself. I catalogued items for him, and I didn't show him off like a trophy at cocktail parties, but my son was one of them, the worst kind. The kind that sucks not only the money, but also the life right out of a person.
May I take my leave?
Well, that's like me.
Inch is intelligent. He's not a brilliant planner, but he is smart and careful. He senses danger. I'm afraid he might suspect that something is wrong. He has the enviable talent of being able to sleep anywhere, anytime. He once fell asleep on a cable car and only woke up after he'd already gone up the mountain and back down again. Inch is watching the door. I need another way.
So then go that way. Outside, to the side deck, and up the stairs. Oh wait, you can talk to him.
No idea what kind of flag this is, but the pole it's attached to could be very useful one day. It's about 80 centimeters long and looks quite stable.
I'm sure nobody would miss this.
Yes, it's sturdy, but it's also too cumbersome to carry around. A classic. The thief enters through the ventilation shaft. Can it really be that easy? No, it can't. The cover is screwed shut.
Of course it is.
Two handsome sailors are standing at the table and studying a marine map. Good thing they're busy. I can have a look around without being disturbed.
The fools.
A handsome man and a talented musician, but he doesn't seem very happy.
That's because he is stupid and talentless. And he also got caught being a thief earlier.
Hello, Mr. Kreutzer.
Do you want to have a go at me, like the old witch in there?
I just wanted to talk to you.
Now is not the best time.
I just wanted to tell you that I really loved your music, and that Lady Westmacott did not have the right to speak to you like that.
Really? How do you know? You don't know me.
Then, did she have the right?
No, she didn't. That cynical old witch enjoys exposing the weaknesses of others, although we all have them. She as well. She lusts for recognition and acts as though it weren't so disgraceful. She rejects prizes and awards with snide remarks, but she's angry when others receive them. She needs to know that she's better than others.
You seem to know her quite well.
I've only met her once or twice, but I know her son and some of her friends. One friend of hers supported me for a long time. No one is brave enough to say it to her face, but everyone hates her.
Her or her success?
Uh-oh.
You're so talented.
I don't know, I
Why aren't
think
you
she's kind of
performing on
funny.
the world's great stages.
Fate, perhaps. Or bad luck. My parents opened every door for me and my sister and expected corresponding careers.
Overambitious parents who force their children to play music?
No, it wasn't like that. I loved it. I loved to play the violin. They didn't have to force me. I wanted to do it on my own. I thought I would achieve my goals if only I worked hard enough. But it was not to be.
Because you suck.
What happened?
In a more dramatic story, I'd say that I broke my hand just before my big break, or that I was rejected because of my nationality or my name, or that I was brought down by a conspiracy. But nothing like that ever happened. I practiced like mad. Got better and better. Really good. But nothing happened. The right people never heard me. I was never in the right place at the right time. Can you imagine how it feels to always be on the cusp of a breakthrough? To be just one evening away from becoming an overnight sensation? To see how other, less talented violinists pass you by because you just aren't lucky enough?
How terrible.
For every star
Or perhaps
in the
you're
limelight,
just bad.
there are a dozen more that burn out unseen, fading month by month. I didn't want to be one of those people who waste their lives chasing dreams without realizing that they're unattainable. If I couldn't have the life that I always dreamt of, and that my family expected from me, then at least I could have the next best life.
Oh yeah, what's that?
The next best life.
Mansions, limousines, parties, everything you could wish for. Though none of it belongs to me.
The lady called you a freeloader.
She's right.
An ugly word, but maybe not so far from the truth. I move with the rich and famous, and at first glance, I live exactly the life my father always wished for me. A carefree life, easygoing. And I play the violin, which I always loved to do.
But it's not really like that.
It's empty. My life is just a shell.
Yes.
A show.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone knows it.
Yeah.
I loved something once, and I burned for it. But now, the violin is just an accessory for practicing my real profession.
And your family?
How could I ever look them in the eyes? A failed violinist who gave up.
What does the future hold for you?
Isn't it obvious? My hands are starting to shake from alcohol. What will be left once I lose my good looks? I'll have nothing then. And so I'll put an end to it all.
You can't say things like that.
He
With
probably
my father's pistol. I always have it with me. It's gone.
should. Uh-oh.
Fate won't even grant me a quick death.
Don't you think you can still make it?
No. It's too late now. The real question is, did I give up too quickly back then?
I don't know.
Thank you for listening.
Goodbye, Mr. Kreutzer.
Well, have fun killing yourself, buddy.
No, there's no gap to put the pole in. I can't force the cover open. I could tie the bath towel around the pole, put the pole across the ventilation shaft, and climb down with the help of the towel. Sounds like a plan.
And now to somehow unlock this stupid thing. I must find some way to open it. Perhaps there are tools. Maybe around where the doctor corridors are?
The good doctor seems to...
Yeah.
The only regular event seems to be the nightly drink in the saloon. Judging from the rest of the entertainment program, it seems necessary. No time for reading.
Hey, where'd he go?
It happened pretty fast between us. It was magic when we first met. Birds of a feather flock together, and he can be very charming.
Who's snoring? There's nobody there.
Normally I don't carry so many things around, but it would have been suspicious if I'd come aboard with nothing but a rucksack whilst pretending to be the daughter of a wealthy family. I got this necklace from my father. It's supposed to remind me that money isn't the most important thing in life. If all you've got is this penny, as well as family and friends, then you're a very rich girl, he said. I'll take it with me. It'll bring me luck. I don't like wearing hats, but they do fit the role. And I have to admit that the day in London when we shopped for Patricia Mayers was a lot of fun. We booked this cabin because it's centrally located. Easy to duck in whenever we need to. Of course, the fact that it's a first-class cabin with a huge bathroom and shower had nothing to do with it. As soon as I've swapped the jewels, I'll treat myself to a hot shower, and then we'll see how the evening progresses.
I need a screwdriver. Where the hell could I find a screwdriver? Maybe I can use the necklace. Oh, it's a penny on a chain.
Penny might be the right size.
Okay, cool.
The penny fits perfectly into the screw slot, but my fingers aren't strong enough to turn the screw.
So how about we combine these with
That's
this?
it. I can jam the penny in and make an improvised screwdriver.
And now,
Right.
Man, those are some pretty strong tongs. If you can turn that without that penny floating
That's
out.
it. I just hope that this is the right shaft.
Well, sure it is.
Here goes nothing.
Ah, Jakob Aust. I finally got you. I'll have them arrest you and justice will be done.
Was that my picture? Where did that... How did she slide?
Assistance, madam?
How did she throw that right there?
You can get out of the way.
Shall I tidy up, madam?
No! It's time to celebrate.
Excellent. The coast is clear. It seems like she was searching for a specific photo, and that she actually found it. Jakob Aust. Now I've got you, she said. We got our hands on the list of passengers, but I don't recognize the name. Hundreds of black and white photos, many of them tinted. From the 20s and 30s, I guess. Ugh, I don't have time to deal with them. Impressive for a quick drink on the go. Gin, whiskey, liqueur,
Wow.
sherry, vodka, brandy, and
Holy
champagne.
shit.
Every bottle is at least half empty.
Jesus Christ, it's a fucking portable party.
More bottles. Might be the good stuff. Napkins and towels, but no jewel. Corkscrew. What's that? A small leather strap. Aha. To me, it looks like a combination lock. A good one, too. The door only opens when the right symbols are in place. Nefertiti, Guernica, AD, Buonarroti's Adam. This could be a memory aid for the Baroness. And it would explain how Inch discovered the combination. I'm going to copy the hints. As I see it, I have to decipher these clues to find 3 of the symbols. Then I can guess the 4th. Well, Nefertiti was an Egyptian queen. The monogram and the 2 other clues aren't much help. There are outlines of animals. A dog, a cat, a bear, and a rooster, amongst others. 8 symbols per cylinder. That means more than 4,000 possible combinations.
Oh my
If
word.
only I knew 3 of the 4 symbols, I could easily guess the last. But whilst I don't know at least 3 of them, I can't go any further. If only... But what?
Shut up.
I'd put money on the Eye of the Sphinx being behind this door. I don't think anyone would bet against me.
It could be wrong. It could be very wrong.
A suitable glass for every occasion. But most of them look more or less unused. The Baroness probably disregards style and etiquette when she's drinking alone, and just uses the same glass. The mannequin could probably wear my clothes. It'd disappear under the Baroness's clothes, though.
Oof. You're not wrong.
I'm sure that the eye is in the Baroness's luggage. Luckily, I don't have to go through all these suitcases. Inch has been traveling with this woman through Europe for months. I almost feel sorry for him. Almost. I'm here to steal one of the most valuable jewels in the world, not to swipe the contents of handbags.
No help as to what their fucking clues are. Apparently, they are not going to look into anything that could help. Stupid. They won't even let me guess.
I wonder what the Baroness is running away from. Loneliness? Disappointment? Grief? I've copied the hints into my diary. Maybe someone on board can help me to figure out.
Uh-oh.
That was close.
Yes, a little too close.
What on earth is going on here? I don't like that. Is someone else after the eye as well? But even if that is the case, what does the audio tape have to do with it? I can't let it get to me. I have a job to do. Maybe it was a steward who checked whether everything was ready for the Baroness's nightly rest. Whoever it was, I should leave as fast as possible before someone comes back.
It was the butler. Wow, you have some really good fucking core strength. Being able to freaking hoist yourself up like that. Also have some pretty good arm strength too, if I can do that. Jeez.
It seems like Dr. Gebhardt was able to wrestle himself away from his work, but he still doesn't seem to be very relaxed. Quite the opposite. And why won't he go to the saloon?
Because he's waiting for someone who's supposed to die.
The doctor is upstairs. He probably locked the door. Yes.
Fine, whatever. Lame.
Lady Westmacott?
Yes.
I hear you're well-versed in Egyptian history, Lady Westmacott. Can you tell me anything about Nefertiti?
A queen. The main wife of Akhenaten.
Did she have a favorite animal?
What a strange question.
I, just heard that they really adore cats in ancient Egypt.
Well, that's true, but I don't know whether Nefertiti had any special affinity for animals.
Does Guernica mean anything to you?
Why are you asking me all these strange questions?
I'm curious. How shall I learn if I don't ask?
Pick up a book.
I've got a puzzle for you.
Why do you always bombard me with strange questions? I can't imagine why.
Oh, come on. You're the queen of mysteries.
Well, what is it then?
A monogram. A capital A with a small d on the bottom. Who does it belong to?
Someone on the ship?
No one on the ship.
I don't know. Whose is it?
I don't know either.
It doesn't make much sense to ask a riddle if you don't know the answer. Wouldn't you agree?
Actually, I'd say that it doesn't make sense to ask someone a riddle if you do know the answer.
Touché.
I saw a sign in Venice. It said Buonarroti. Do you know what it means?
I'm sorry, I don't speak Italian.
May I take my leave?
You may.
He's sweating profusely, burst capillaries, and a sweet odor. I hope the crew doesn't take the captain for a role model, and that they stay sober for the rest of the trip. The Baroness seems to have a reason to celebrate. She's downing one glass of champagne after another.
Ooh, that's not going to be good for her health. The fuck?
Hello, Captain DeConti.
Miss Myers, how nice to see you. You look beautiful. We missed you at dinner.
I was in my cabin. I didn't feel very well.
Oh, I hope you're feeling better.
Lovely concert, wasn't it?
You only heard the end. It was really wonderful.
All the more curious that Lady Westmacott embarrassed Mr. Kreutzer like that, don't you think?
I have no idea what got into her. They say she's a difficult person, but maybe it's the privilege of famous people to be a bit strange from time to time. When I was still a young sailor, Enrico Caruso was a passenger on our ship, and he...
I think she's fascinating. She's achieved so much, and all by herself.
Lady Westmacott, oh yes, that's true. The most successful writer in the world.
Do you know any more about her?
Everything. I'm her biggest fan.
Oh, really?
What do you want to know?
Wow.
Where is she from? Who were her parents?
Her father was a wealthy British salesman. Her mother died in childbirth. She had an outstanding education, but was a lonely child, they say. Her father was away on business most of the time.
I know how she feels. For many years, my father's career was also more important than me.
Don't say that, my child. Your father
I'm
paid for the
sure
life
it's still
you
more
now
important than
live.
you.
Did Lady Westmacott's father marry again?
Yes, a woman 15 years his junior. She didn't really care for the child. She was something of a high society lady. She made the headlines with her antics more often than the family would have liked.
And her novels. How did she come to be a writer?
In interviews, she always mentions her French tutor, who encouraged her to write when she was a child. After some poems and short stories, she began to write detective novels with great success. The rest is history. The experts are arguing whether she or Shakespeare has sold more books.
Although she doesn't receive the same deference.
That's true. But her books are much more innovative and extraordinary than people generally give her credit for.
And what does an elderly lady like her want in Egypt?
I couldn't really say. She was there many times with her husband, an archaeologist. He died a long time ago.
I heard something about a reception at the Egyptian Museum?
Yes, for the eyes of the Sphinx. Or rather, for the eye. But I don't think she'd go to Cairo just for that. She usually stays away from official events. Didn't participate in the literary scene either. Always stayed as far away as possible from high society. Probably because of her stepmother.
Is it true that you're a war hero?
Mm-hmm. In 2 world wars. That tells you
Wow.
how old I must be.
You're as old as you feel.
Oh God, I hope not.
Aren't you feeling well?
You shouldn't burden your pretty little head with the dark thoughts of an old man, my dear.
If you don't feel well, maybe you should take it easy.
I'm afraid if I take it easy, it'll kill me.
You seem to be a pessimist.
Fatty liver, asthma, gallstones, jaundice, gout, shingles, hemorrhoids, varicose veins, circulatory trouble, knee problems, pulmonary embolism, gastritis, migraine, neuralgia, tinnitus, rheumatism, pleurisy, thrombosis, and constipation. Those are what's been diagnosed so far. My body is a curse.
Oh, I didn't mean to...
So taking it easy would
sorry.
literally
Forgive an
possibly
old
kill
man.
you.
I didn't mean to shock you.
You're still the captain of this beautiful ship.
They couldn't just get rid of me, so they stuck me somewhere where I can't make trouble anymore.
Don't say that.
This ship runs fine without me. The crew knows what to do. They don't need me. They don't want me.
Captain!
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm burdening you with all of this. Forgive me, eh? I'd like to rest for a while. Soon enough, it'll be time to head back to the coalface, eh?
Captain DeConti,
Yes?
do you know Nefertiti?
Is she a Greek queen?
Nope.
No. She... oh, never mind. Guernica, does that mean anything to you?
Not a harbor that I've ever docked at.
Oh, that's too bad. Do you have any idea what the monogram AD might stand for?
AD. There was an Admiral de la Celle in the Navy who always signed AD because he didn't want anyone to know that his first name was...
Oh, it couldn't have anything to do with him.
Well, no. I have no idea then.
Buonarroti. That sounds Italian, doesn't it?
Ah, you can say that again. Buonarroti is the name of the greatest artist of all time. Michelangelo Buonarroti, who most people only know by his first name. Just imagine, one man, an Italian, achieves perfection in all three movements of graphic arts. His David is the most famous statue in the world. As an architect, he was a genius. He built parts of St. Peter's Basilica.
And as a painter, Michelangelo painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel.
The creation of Adam. The spark of life leaps from God to Adam. One of the most famous paintings in the world.
Yes, it is. The Sistine Chapel, Apostolic Palace, Vatican City. I don't know any animals associated with them.
Animals?
Oh, it's a game I used to play. My father posed me a riddle, and I have to guess an animal.
Good thinking.
Buonarroti's Adam was the hint? Maybe he meant Rome. According to legend, the founders of the city, Romulus and Remus, were raised by a she-wolf.
Wow.
No, that's too vague. Does Vatican City have an animal on its coat of arms?
No.
And the Pope?
Every pope has his own emblem, but the new one doesn't have an animal.
You don't seem to like the new Pope.
It's too early to say. But who's fit to hold a candle to John the 23rd? Il Papa Buono, as we used to call him. The good Pope.
He just died recently. What was his heraldic animal?
He was a lion, and so was his heraldic animal.
For a Catholic, Buonarroti's Adam could be a mnemonic for the lion. Pope John XXIII was elected in the Sistine Chapel like every other pope. A work of art hints at a coat of arms with a lion on it. Maybe. I'll make a note of lion. I'm gonna go have a look around.
All right.
Dr. Gebhardt, getting some fresh air?
Oh, you could say that.
Oh, could I? Could I really?
I was talking to the captain. He didn't look well. Is he sick?
I am sure you will understand that I cannot discuss the medical history of one of my patients with you.
Why? Do you think I'm too stupid?
I didn't mean that. It is a matter of confidentiality.
I asked whether the captain is ill and you called him one of my patients. Haven't you already answered my question?
What do you want?
Do you know the Egyptian queen Nefertiti?
Yes. There is a famous bust of her.
Really? Tell me more.
No, I am sorry. I do not have time for that.
Does Guernica mean anything to you?
Now listen, young lady, I do not know what they told you, but just because I am German, I am not responsible for the crimes of my government.
Crimes? What are you talking about?
We obeyed orders, just like everybody else. Now leave me alone.
Do you know what the monogram AD stands for?
What?
A capital A with a small d below it.
Yes, I do. Will you leave me alone if I tell you what it means?
You know.
It is not just any monogram. It is the first. Albrecht Dürer, a German artist, signed all his works with it. He was the first artist to sign all of his work with a monogram. It was not common to do so before then.
Are you sure?
His wooden engravings were, and still are, printed billions of times in Germany.
Billions of times. You're exaggerating.
Not at all. His work appears on German marks.
And what?
That's enough. I told you what you wanted to know. Please, leave me alone now.
Neat. I still can't do anything over here.
Adil,
In the shower.
I found the secret compartment.
Oh, brilliant! And the jewel?
I'm working on it.
Are you're just gonna yell that?
Adil,
Yes?
I almost got caught in the Baroness's cabin.
What happened?
I don't know. A man came in and I just had time to hide under the bed
Maybe it was a steward who came to clean the cabin?
and turn on a tape recorder in the cupboard.
Huh. Maybe it was Inch. He wanted some music?
There was nothing on the tape. It was playing, but I didn't hear anything. Something is rotten here.
Don't bother your pretty little head about it. Swap the eye and hurry back. I've got a surprise for you.
I don't think your surprise will really surprise me.
Oof.
The secret compartment is secured with a combination lock.
Is there any way in?
Not without leaving evidence. I need the combination.
Are there any hints?
A memory aid consisting of several works of art. There are animals on the lock.
The works of art might hint at specific animals.
You don't say, genius. I've already got that far. About the combination,
Yes?
does Nefertiti mean anything to you?
An Egyptian queen?
That's it?
I didn't have an affair with her, if that's what you mean. She's not my type, and she's been dead for thousands of years.
Well then, I'll take your word for it. Guernica. Sounds Spanish, doesn't it?
Yes, it's a city in the Basque region.
Does it have a heraldic animal? Or maybe the region has one?
I don't know. I've never been there. I just know it because the city was bombed by the Nazis during the Spanish Civil War.
Nazis? In the Spanish Civil War?
Well, not officially, of course. At the request of General Franco, his friends from Germany reduced a defenseless city to ashes and rubble. Picasso immortalized the bombing in his famous painting.
Really? Is it on display in Spain?
Silly. As long as Franco is in charge, he won't allow that.
Where is it?
Oh, no idea. Paris, maybe? Picasso lived there for a long time.
Maybe. Doesn't help me much. I'll be going. Don't waste all the hot water.
Never.
Ah, I can now go there.
This should be the entrance to the cargo hold. Not really my concern. Bull, curling, shuffleboard, all the same to me. I'm not interested in any of that now.
Hey.
Professor Lucien could certainly tell me everything there is to know about Nefertiti, but he might also realize that I was in his museum in London. I'd better not talk to him. Professor Lucien could certainly tell me everything there is to know about Nefertiti, but he might also realize that I was in his museum in London. I'd better not talk to him.
How did I get information from him? Well, that was useless.
If someone leaves the bridge, and if that does... No. It doesn't make sense whilst I don't know at least 3 of the animal symbols.
Well, how are you gonna do that if nobody's gonna tell you shit?
Lady Westmore...
Yes.
It must be exciting to meet all the world's famous and powerful people.
I stay away as far as possible from high society. Too shallow. Too boring.
But some of them must be exciting. Have you ever met Picasso?
They told him he's a genius so often that he actually started to believe it himself.
But his paintings are impressive. Guernica, for example.
Well, it certainly is big. I have to give him that.
Didn't he have to flee from Spain?
Yes, from the fascists, but not just him. Many of his paintings as well. If I remember correctly, Guernica is currently on display in the Museum of Modern Art in New York. He bequeathed it to a future Spanish republic.
And until then, it stays in New York?
Yes. It's been there for years now.
Have you ever been to New York?
For the love of God, what would I do there? We have the original York in England. That's quite enough for me.
So, you don't know the heraldic animal of New York?
No. Probably an eagle. It's all eagles over there.
Are you interested in art?
Not really. I'm more interested in real life, in people.
So, you don't know Albrecht Dürer?
Just because I'm not interested in art doesn't mean that I'm ignorant.
What can you tell me about
I
him?
mean,
Books, my dear, books. In them, you'll
could be
find the
that.
answers to all your questions, even the most foolish ones.
I bet you don't know anything about him, and you just want to cover it up.
Ah, you want to appeal to my honor. Too obvious, I'm afraid.
May I take my leave?
You may.
ugh,
The less I have to do with her, the better.
cringe.
Best if she doesn't even remember that I exist. Although, based on her alcohol consumption, I don't really think I have to worry about that. Captain DeConti,
Yes?
An old seaman like you must surely have been to New York, right?
Aye, aye. My usual territory is the Mediterranean, but I've crossed the Atlantic many times. It's always a great moment when the Statue of Liberty appears on the horizon.
You wouldn't happen to know the heraldic animal of New York?
No. Maybe an eagle?
Do you know Albrecht Dürer?
Yes, an artist. Not bad. But he has his weaknesses as well.
For example?
For one, he wasn't Italian.
That's a pity.
You can say that again. At least he lived in Italy for a while.
What else can you tell me about him?
I once overheard an argument on board between a German and a Spaniard about who elevated the woodcut to an art form, Albrecht Dürer or Alberto Durero. Eventually, they realized they were talking about the same man. Ha!
Albrecht Dürer is called Alberto Durero in Spain?
That's right. Don't ask me why.
I'm gonna go have a look around.
All right.
Dr. Gebhardt?
Yes?
Have you ever heard of a Picasso?
That's enough. I am saying this as politely as I can. Please leave me alone now. We can discuss these unimportant things tomorrow, if it is really necessary.
I ought to be going.
Thank God.
A deal?
Yes?
About the combination.
Yes.
Guernica hangs in New York.
Okay.
Do you know what the heraldic animal of New York is?
An eagle? It's all eagles over there.
That's the second time I've heard that. But
Second? No, that's the
can't be
third
an
time.
eagle.
What are you talking about?
Alberto Durero.
What about him?
What's his most famous work?
Hard to say. He did a lot. He was a pioneer of woodcuts and printmaking.
The Baroness left his monogram as a hint, not the name of one of his artworks. So there must be a painting that everyone associates with him.
Not to my knowledge. Although he did have a favorite motif.
And that was...
Himself. He made quite a few self-portraits.
That's it. The artist is the art.
Sounds logical. His most famous self-portrait is in the Prado in Madrid. I saw it with my own eyes 2 years ago.
Does Madrid have something like a heraldic animal?
Sure, it's a bear. It's on the coat of arms and all over the city.
Brilliant. The bear. I just need one more animal. I'll be going. Don't waste all the hot water.
Never.
Well, it's not the freaking eagle. Well, he's definitely already wasted all the hot water by now. Perhaps I could find some information in the newspaper or something?
Professor Lucien could say, but he...
No, still nothing out here.
The lady is not a fan of... I shouldn't talk to... Maybe the art magazine will help me with the symbols. Indeed. An article about the different works of art and how they survived the Second World War. And there's also a picture of the bust of Nefertiti. The unique Egyptian work of art was 1913. Permission to export to Germany. Second World War. Safe at the Reich Bank. Then a bunker. And then a salt mine. Prevented from shipping the bust to the United States. Back in Berlin since 1956. Very glad, blah, blah, blah. Soon in the Egyptian Museum of Berlin, and hopefully someday in a reunified Berlin on the Museum Island. Okay, so the bust of Nefertiti is located in Berlin. And which animal is on the city's coat of arms? The Berlin bear. That's it.
That doesn't
3
help.
animals are all I need. I can guess the 4th. But I could try to find the 4th symbol.
The other guy
anyway,
already told
just
me
to be
about
sure.
He already told me about the bear.
The bust of Nefertiti. Strange. I wonder what. He seems like he's waiting for something, and he's
Yes,
strange. He's
because he is.
I don't know what it must.
You what?
Oh my God.
Don't
Baroness von
scream! What
Kravitz?
the fuck?
Are you okay? Hello, Baroness? Hello.
But she was just in the stupid thing.
Adele,
What happened?
the Baroness. Blood everywhere.
But who?
I don't know. Inch?
That doesn't make any sense.
Ah, so the scream wasn't her.
Don't move. Zellner, up here. We've got our shuttle. How are you?
I do nothing. Me crew.
Sure you are. What are you doing here?
Just fresh air.
Sure. You just wanted to get a breath of fresh air. Zellner, look who we have here.
Well, if that's not our shadow.
And our stowaway.
Were you recently traveling via trunk?
Nothing.
He claims to be part of the crew. Just wanted to get some fresh air.
Oh, sure. And you obviously didn't attack me either, did you?
The Baroness won't open her door, sir.
Understood. Take him to the detention cell, Robert. We'll talk later, my friend.
What is? Did nothing.
Inspector Legrand thinks otherwise. Move.
But I have... Gunshot.
I know that. Get moving.
Hey.
Into the cell.
Ah.
Wow, you're just gonna ignore that? Really? What a piece of shit. That guy's definitely helping out the Raven. Either that or he's just really fucking stupid.
What happened last night?
What happened? That you were walking around the ship, that you let them catch you, that you endangered the whole plan, that you endangered me.
I didn't kill anyone. They arrested me purely by coincidence. They'll have to turn me loose in Cairo. I mean, someone was killed, weren't they? I heard a shot. Why won't you answer?
I'm having a conversation that you cannot hear.
What happened last night?
The Baroness was murdered.
Did you?
No. If it were up to me, she'd have had an accident in a couple of weeks. Instead, someone shot the old bat in the heart point blank.
Are we calling it off?
No. Mr. X is ready, and as her surviving representative, I should be able to move about freely in the museum. The old hag's death doesn't change anything.
How did you get in here?
I'm more than capable of finding the entrance to a cargo hold. Indeed, it was child's play. It's not as though I had to crawl through ventilation shafts or anything so gauche.
So, what do we do now? I could escape and...
swim to Cairo.
So, I stay here and wait?
They'll arrest you in Cairo and question you about the murder. Even if they don't throw you in jail, it'll take days.
And if we find the murderer, then they'd have no reason to hold me.
Oh, I'm one step ahead of you.
Oh, yeah?
Nervous? I would be if I were you. This Zellner chap wasn't part of the plan. I don't like it.
He's groping about in the dark. Legrand is the real problem.
Still, I'm going to take him out of the picture.
How?
Dr. Gebhardt killed the Baroness. A clever old man, but not clever enough to keep me from finding out.
So you just have to tip Legrand off, and then I'm as good as free.
That's what I thought at first, but then I thought, why waste the opportunity? I put Zellner on the trail of the good doctor. He'll drive Gebhardt into a corner, and when he lashes out in desperation, he might hit our Swiss friend. Maybe even Legrand, if we're really lucky.
You can't
How very
do that.
smart.
The old fella's just doing his job.
And so am I.
Inch. Enough blood has been shed. Inch. No more deaths. Damn! I have to get out of here and warn Constable Zellner.
Oh yeah, and how do you plan on doing that?
Huh. Lock looks pretty modern.
Even
Needs
if
a
you
small
do get the
key.
chance to do that, how are you not gonna
pick it with
freaking
the right
warn
tools.
anybody? How are you gonna warn anybody without putting yourself in suspicion?
I guess this cage is some kind of detention cell for the crew. It's not the most impregnable prison in the world, but it's still a problem. I didn't sleep a wink last night. All I could think of was Alex. It's terrible not knowing what happened. The blanket got caught on the nail.
I could use the nail to
Board
pick
and
the
a
lock.
nail.
Just gonna now it's just a nail.
I doubt that will work.
You don't know. Depends on how simple
Yep,
the lock is.
The nail is much too thick to fit in the keyhole.
So
Ugh, they're really spoiling me with this cup of metallic-tasting water. If I'm really lucky, they'll toss me a few crumbs of bread. I've seen movies in which the prisoners called their guards like this. but it wouldn't help. I can't explain the situation to the Bobby without endangering the whole plan.
Exactly.
It's a normal lock. I bet I could pick it if I had a wire or something like that.
What else could I get? Well, I don't see anything. Other than that I think would be useful. Oh shit. Is it that weak? Ah! Use the cup as a hammer. Nice.
I'll hang it back on the frame, and if I'm lucky, no one will notice my escape.
I don't think you needed to kick that.
Fire still poses a great threat to ships. There are fire alarms, extinguishers, and hoses everywhere nowadays. These hoses are pretty versatile. They'll do at a pinch if you can't smuggle climbing ropes into the building you're planning to rob. Before I went to London to become Inch's protege, Alex and I drove through the French Riviera in this convertible. It was a wonderful week, and on the cliffs near Toulon, I asked her to marry me. But this is no time for reminiscing. There's nothing in the car that might help me. Alex is playing her role as Patricia Mayers, and she can't keep anything suspicious with her. What's that up there? A grate. Sunlight's shining through it. And above it, a bent pipe.
A bent pipe, you say?
This could be my way out. The bars are welded at 4 points. And unfortunately, they're not all as rusty as this one. What's this? Whoa, heavy. Everything's a bit bigger and heavier on a ship, pulleys included.
Let's attach that baby to that hoser. No? Guess not. Perhaps I could use the lift. The lifter. The lifter. Where's the lifter? Why is it so hard to get that?
I attached the pulley to the ring. You could hang a car from it, if the ship were upside down.
And now we use the crane to pry the bar open.
A good height for attaching something to the hook. Here goes nothing.
Oh my god, that could have killed me.
Louder sooner than I expected. I hope no one noticed. With luck, I'll be able to warn the others about the doctor before it's too late. No!
Oh, it was him who freaking saved the dude.
You all right? That bastard didn't inject the fatal dose. You'll be back on your feet soon enough.
But
Better take it easy while I... Oh, no! I'll be right back.
Go on.
I can see Legrand in the saloon. I don't think Gebhardt would have gone there. Where are you?
Oh shit, hello.
No!
why can't you just leave me alone? Stay there.
Just relax.
Why can't you just leave me alone? It is always the same old story.
What old stories?
I am a decent man. Why are you torturing me? I loved her. She betrayed me.
Who?
It was her fault. I have blood on my hands because of her.
Are you talking about the Baroness?
She was her sister. I loved her. With all my heart. They
Oh,
were
shit.
Jewish, you know? But I didn't care about that. I hid them when it became dangerous for them. I looked after them. I brought them food. I was a party member. And still, I hid her and her whole family.
You risked your life for a woman you loved. And 30 years later, you murder her sister?
I saw her swollen belly. I was so angry. He was one of them, you know? They just used me. I hid them, brought them food, and in return they laughed about me behind my back.
What did you do?
There are Jews hiding in the basement of the Waldhof. Armed Jews. We have to burn them out. And that's what they did.
You had the whole family killed?
I am a gentleman. And I expect that others... that they don't.
She didn't love you and was expecting a child by another man. And that's why you betrayed her.
It was her fault. She shouldn't have cheated on me. I saved her. I risked my life for her every day for 4 months.
And then you
Yeah.
threw it all away and became a murderer.
I am not. I am...
Damn. Well, I mean, to be fair, how the hell could she cheat on him? That's not right.
Yeah, well, the dead Baroness in the ship's hold proves the opposite.
I had never met her. Back in East Prussia, she was the older sister, the smart sister. She studied art history in New York, tried to get her family out of East Prussia, but I was able to prevent that.
You say you loved her, and yet you wanted to deny her and her family a safe life.
They were safe. I protected them. It was for their sake that I joined the party. I had contacts. I wrapped them in my protective embrace.
You didn't let her escape because you wanted to keep her close to you.
She sent photos to her sister before the war. She must have recognized me yesterday in Venice. I certainly recognized her.
The Baroness was searching through her photos. That's true.
She couldn't get me during the war. And after the war, I disappeared. Gave myself a new name, a new resume, a new life. And then, suddenly, there she was. About to ruin everything.
So, she had to die.
I didn't want that. But she gave me no choice. Why did she have to stir up old ghosts?
All right now.
No, it ends here and now.
Why do you want to kill yourself?
Isn't it obvious?
Uh-oh, he's gonna push him.
He can't bear his false, hollow life anymore.
Who are you? What do you want?
A man who understands etiquette and honor, and yet is nothing but a coward himself, who, because of wounded vanity, burdens himself with immense guilt.
Don't come any closer.
The Baroness held a mirror up to you, didn't she, Doctor? And you hated what you saw there, so you smashed the mirror. But the sins of the past are catching up with you now, aren't they?
No!
A skull with empty eyes full of fear.
Stop it.
Oh dear, you really know how to dampen the mood. I almost had him. And you? Aren't you supposed to follow orders? Are you not here to assist me?
I won't.
That wasn't a question.
I'm sorry. I'm your man, but...
Are you really?
I am indeed, but I don't want any dead bodies.
The same old story. You want success, but you don't want to get your hands dirty.
Isn't the Raven famous for that?
I do what's necessary.
No!
No, no. What is it then? You wanted to jump anyway, or you should at least.
Inch?
I'm just lending a friendly hand. He's a coward. He needs a bit of motivation. Come on now, chop chop, jump.
You are the Baroness's butler, aren't you? I did not want to kill your mistress.
Oh, nonsense. Forgiven and forgotten, if you don't mind my asking.
There must be another solution.
Why are you doing this?
Nothing personal. Well, that's not entirely true. You're a miserable excuse for a human being, aren't you? But mainly, you're a means to an end. Your death will get Inspector Legrand off our backs.
The inspector? What do I have to do with him?
Your letter. The one in which you confess to being the Raven and to killing the Baroness because she saw through your ruse.
So you did use the
That's
letter to
absurd.
throw them off the trail.
Indeed it is. But people will believe almost anything if it suits them. The press will love it. Bold Inspector Legrand saves the day again. Interviews, medals, urgent telegrams from the capital. Our dear friend won't be able to escape the limelight. And by the time the commotion has ended, I'll be long gone.
You can't kill him.
Why not? He's a bastard, his death will help us, and he's a witness. If we let him go, we'll both go to jail.
All the same, we're not going to kill him. You got us into this situation, and as long as I'm alive, I won't let anyone be killed in my presence.
No.
I have to do the dirty work for you in the museum, so you won't be shooting me or him.
Very well, you win.
Bye-bye.
What? Never speak to me like that again. Do you understand? I need you to steal the eye, but one day I could be overwhelmed by a feeling of hatred that will make me forget the eye. And there are worse things I could do than simply shoot you. I suggest you go back to your cell. You need to be fit for Cairo. I still have a confession to write.
The last act. The end of the Raven.
Wiener doggo. A purebred wiener doggo.
Part
Look
of me
at the
wants to
happy
abandon
pepper.
the whole plan and go back to Europe. What if something goes wrong and Legrand catches on? I couldn't bear it if something happened to her. I can't afford to slip up.
The happy pepper.
Mr. Jamal, I'm glad you could make it.
Let's get this over with.
Still angry on account of the good doctor?
You disgust me.
You'll be rid of me in less than 2 hours, and I of you.
What happens next?
My diversion worked wonderfully. The press has laid siege to the French embassy, and Legrand won't be able to escape them. He should arrive in a few minutes with the safe, and then he'll have to answer ridiculous questions from reporters all afternoon.
So you say...
Now.
A regrettable necessity. I would have preferred to make my grand entrance this evening at the gala. But yes, we will strike as soon as the safe is in the treasure chamber and Legrand has left.
Have you already met your Mr. X?
He's counting an envelope of unmarked bills as we speak. He put the blueprints under the statue of Imhotep.
Blueprints?
A sketch of the museum, not the kind you can get just anywhere. This one shows secret entrances, basements, and attic rooms that the Resistance used during the war.
That's what it was about.
Get the blueprints. There's a basement below the treasure chamber. The entrance should be marked on the blueprints. Open it and give me a sign.
What's the next step?
You'll find out when it's time.
But... will there be more deaths here in the museum?
If you follow my instructions, no.
If people are in danger, I'll call the whole thing off.
I don't kill for fun, only when it's necessary.
Is it ever really necessary?
Sometimes. Revenge, for example, when one has been betrayed.
All right, then. I'll pay a visit to Imhotep, and we'll meet in the basement.
Good monkey. Oh, and by the way, the museum is closed to visitors until tomorrow.
Then how...
You'll find a way.
I bet the craftsmen are nearby. If not in the museum, then somewhere around here. I bet the craftsmen are near...
Just freaking examine this stupid bed to see if there's anything useful.
There's a tennis ball stuck on the tow hitch. Ah, people do that to protect the hitch and their trouser legs from the grease.
Yoink.
Got it! Interesting. A fire ladder.
I can
Maybe
distract
I can
the
get into
doggo.
the museum from the roof.
I will distract Pepper and get in without anyone suspecting a thing. Hello, cute little puppy. Hello, little puppy. What are you doing here all on your own?
Who's a good dog? Yeah, who's a good dog then? Yes,
Who
that might
wants
be
the
just the thing.
ball?
You want it?
Ooh, it looks like a do. Gimmo, go get it.
Yeah, you like that, don't ya?
And now we send him into the street to get hit by a car.
The museum is officially closed for preparations for the big Eye of the Sphinx exhibit. This little dog is crazy about the ball. Maybe I can somehow use that to my advantage.
Yes. Go get it.
Good dog.
The museum is closed today. Come back tomorrow.
But there are visitors in the museum.
Carefully selected by Director Mokhtar. Or they have an invitation.
Is there any chance of getting such an invitation?
For you? No.
Can you please let me in? My ship sails tonight, and I can't leave Egypt without having seen a mummy.
Get yourself a shovel and head for the desert. Maybe you'll get lucky.
See you later.
Better luck next time, huh?
You're too kind. Well, who wants to become an accomplice in a burglary? Yes, who wants to be an accomplice?
What are you doing? Come here, you... Stay away, you flea bag. Next time I'll wring your neck, even if it costs me my job.
Go in. Oh. Oh, you could use that to slip in, dude.
You made yourself an enemy, pup.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time.
Hey, wait a minute. I think there is a quick time thing right there. Well, that's what I wanted to do, but I don't know why it just doesn't do it automatically.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time.
Aha! Oh, I'm the one. This guy's the one who knocked him out. Why do you not see him? Why does he not see him? How does he not hear me? Go on.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, did you think that it was freaking cold?
This is my chance. No, that won't work. I can't just talk the guard into letting me in.
Well, that's why you have a name.
I don't want to crawl through stinking sewers just to get into the museum. There must be another way.
Maybe there's clothes in here? Push the van backwards. Oh, that wasn't an option before. You're gonna need to
Nope.
take it out apart.
The handbrake is on. I hope the owner doesn't come back while I'm tampering with the truck. Craftsmen aren't known for their calm, sympathetic natures.
Don't worry about that and just do it.
Locked.
Well, of course.
The door is closed, and I don't want to break the window. Someone might hear the sound and call the police.
That's not... Oh, goddammit. Look at the contents of the back of the truck.
Nope.
Dang it. Stupid.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time.
Ugh. Let's see. What else is here? I didn't get anything. Did I not already write a name on the list? What's the point of doing that?
Ugh, it's still burning.
I don't know.
The Sphinx still has... No, that won't work.
I don't know. I thought I couldn't find anything. It wouldn't let me take whatever the hell that was in that stupid drawer. This is dumb. This is really dumb.
Good dog.
This is so dumb.
The ladder, I guess...
This is stupid. There was nothing inside.
There's a metal grate over the drain to prevent people from tripping. I can't make out what's below. There's a metal...
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time!
This is really fucking stupid and it's really pissing me off. There's literally nothing else that I could do from what I could see. I can't check anything, I can't freaking find anything, can't do anything. What's the point? This is so fucking dumb, and I hate it. I hate everything about this stupid bullshit.
Ugh! It's still burning!
Why can't I just look around when he's gone? God, it's so fucking stupid.
No, that won't work. Me?
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time!
This is fucking stupid!
The door is closed, and I don't... Nope.
What is the point? I can't freaking check this stupid trunk. How is there no useful tools in the back? This is so fucking dumb, and I hate you. Why did I not get anything from this stupid drawer or something? What the fuck?
No, that won't work.
What the hell is he doing here?
Maybe I...
What is he doing here?
Good dog.
Oh, now he's...
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time.
There's only 3 places that I could go from the looks of it, and none of them give me anything. Yeah. Oh my god. I put my name in the stupid list. Why the hell? This is what I've been fucking trying to do this whole time, is try to fucking talk to the guy and tell him that I am on the list. But it won't fucking let me. It keeps giving me the option to write a stupid name, but it doesn't do anything. This game's fucking broken, dude. That's what I bet. I bet this is fucking broken right now. I'm gonna save and fucking restart. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's try this again. Hopefully the game works this time. Could just be broken. Could just be completely fucking broken.
Ugh.
Yeah, go away.
No, that won't work. I can't just talk the guard into letting me in.
Yes, you can.
Maybe I can. No, that.
But you can.
No, that won't.
But you can. But you literally can. You have a name in the list. I don't see any place of getting clothes or anything. Which is why I thought I could go into this stupid fucking truck to maybe pick some clothes from it. But it won't let me.
Stupid! I'll get...
There's literally nothing else to do. This game is broken, I swear.
No, that won't.
Dumb. It doesn't fucking work.
There's a metal grate over.
This game is broken.
That.
Stupid mutt!
Hurry up. I need to. Why am I not able to search those things? How's there nothing? What about that one? Oh my god, I've been freaking looking everywhere right here, but it didn't show up. I didn't think I could search it because it wouldn't freaking show up for me.
Oh, nothing. Do I need an umbrella in Cairo? Or could it help me get into the museum? A rod like that could be useful.
Wire. Open the door with the wire.
I could probably reach the door lock with the rod, but how's it supposed to catch hold? The door is closed, and I don't...
What do you mean catch hold? Just bend it, dude. What do you mean? Can I do this?
Doesn't seem like I can pull the ladder down. I could probably...
Just bend it, dude. Let's see, there's something in here too.
Maybe I can fish something out of the sewer with the wire. Nothing. I can't even touch the bottom. It was worth a try.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time!
Well, I still don't see anything I could do. It's bent. It's already bent, apparently. So why the hell? What do you mean? How is it supposed to catch hold? What are you? Some sort of stupid?
Ugh.
Why did he sound like a horse right there? It was like do 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 do. Wait, what? Did I manually bent it already? Are you kidding me? Just fuck. Why did I have to click it a second time to do that stupid shit? Like what?
A true jack of all trades.
You could have just bent it from the beginning. Oh my god, what the fuck is this stupid shit? Just fucking do it.
What's this? Wow, nice. I'm afraid the painter discarded the overalls because he didn't want to walk around in sweat-soaked clothes all day. But what the heck? I have no choice. A handsome man always looks good, and the disguise works.
Shut up, you didn't even fucking listen to the song. No, don't be a baby.
That should do it.
Now I can go up, yes? Hey, stop. Shit. Bollocks. Bugger.
Huh, cold. I'd be surprised if they needed to use it often in this climate.
Ooh, hey.
There's a small room down there. Should be the museum's treasure chamber if my sense of direction is right.
Why can't I just go in there?
No.
Ah, what the fuck? The sounds in this game are insanely strange. Ridiculously strange.
Next attempt.
The museum is closed today. Come back tomorrow. Or are you one of the craftsmen?
Of course I'm a craftsman.
All right. Your company is not on the list.
What?
But it must be on the list. My boss told me everything was taken care of.
And mine told me that nobody gets in if they're not on the list. Bye.
God damn it.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time.
Tried writing a freaking list the whole thing and things are falling off. Go back. I bet now the fucking name works. Oh, there it goes. It's disappeared. Well, would you look at that?
Still burning. Weren't you just here?
I talked to my boss again. He said we must be on the list.
Your boss can come and see for himself. There is no Hamid.
Uh-huh.
My co-worker's handwriting. I can hardly make out a single word. Hamid. Ah, yes. Here. Here, put this on.
There we go.
Ah, many thanks.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now I can go in. Excellent.
The author's companion. She seems to be waiting for something.
Like a fucking freak.
The eye hasn't taken its place in the treasure chamber yet. I'd better not show my face there. The room is under video surveillance. I better stay away from her. There's always a risk that someone observant might recognize me, and I bet that the lady is a very good observer.
Oh, I'm sure.
Imhotep. All right, I've got the blueprints, and since I'm a
Are you kidding me? It's just right there out in the open.
If I study them. Here's the treasure chamber. There's another room beneath it. And here's the entrance, somewhere near the statue. And there seems to be another entrance that...
What are you doing there?
Huh? Oh, it's you.
What's going on? And what happened on the ship?
Everything is all right. I was able to stop the doctor.
What happened to him?
Inch.
You mean he...
There was nothing I could do. And he won't even tell me his plan. I'm supposed to get these blueprints and open a secret entrance to the basement beneath the treasure chamber.
A basement under the treasure chamber?
I didn't know about that before. Inch somehow heard about it, and Mr. X took care of the rest.
What's he planning?
I don't know.
I don't like it.
Me neither. The blueprints show the basement below the treasure chamber, and two entrances. One of them is over there, but it seems to be closed.
And the other?
It's on the roof, and there are stairs from an attic down to the basement.
And how are you supposed to get into the attic?
That's the question.
And why is everybody talking so loud in a room that echoes?
With 3 numbers next to it. 3, 6, and 2.
Some kind of code.
I'll have a look around. It'll be okay.
I wish I had your confidence.
It's time for the grand finale. Don't you agree?
Take care of yourself.
You too. A plan always seems much easier.
She might have saved all of us.
About it, doesn't it?
Yes, but not half as exciting.
Okay, I have to open the door to the basement. Let's go. The secret entrance to the basement must be behind the statue. It's well disguised. Otherwise, it wouldn't have gone undetected for decades. I can't see anything. No cracks, no handle. The secret blueprints for the museum show a basement. One entrance is in the main hall behind the statue on the wall. The second can be reached via the roof.
Alright. Hurry up. I could skip this stupid walking. I don't care. I don't care about the walking. You won't let me do anything else while I'm walking, so why force me into this stupid animation? I don't get it. Sometimes I can skip and sometimes I can't. It's very inconsistent in this game. Remastered my ass.
The secret passage is somewhere around here on the blueprints.
Yeah. See, why does it let me look at my notes right here, but the other puzzle, it wouldn't let me do that?
The secret blueprints for the one entrance, the second.
Why did I not write that down from the fucking blueprints?
That's the same triangle as on the blueprints. The numbers 3, 6, and 2 are written next to it. I can't read anything else. Aha! Very good. Maybe this one. Huh. Strange. Maybe the order is wrong. No.
Three, 6, 2.
Nothing. Nothing's happened. That's the same. The numbers 3, 6, and 2 are written next to it. Aha. Aha. Huh. Strange. Aha. Nothing's happened. Huh. Aha. There we go. The digits are written from right to left. In this part of the world, they read from right to left.
Shut up. Fuck you.
I'm in the museum. Well, sort of. That's tar paper, I think. Maybe it's for covering all those holes in the roof. Old technical equipment. Inch said something about an underground that operated here in the museum during the war.
Tar paper.
According to the blueprints, the stairs lead from the attic down to the secret basement.
So go. I don't care what you have to say about it.
It's black in here.
Oh hey, I have my knife now. What the fuck? Annoying how it just shows up out of nowhere. I can't. What?
A big heavy roll of rough tar paper, probably put there decades ago and then forgotten.
Just let me cut the tar paper and let me find something to light it.
Could have been a radio a big head.
Stupid. The hell just popped up right there?
The electrical
now it lets
cables
me
don't
examine
seem
the
like they were
stupid
meant
lamp.
to be permanent. Probably they secretly tapped the museum's electricity. Maybe there's enough light shining through the holes in the roof. I don't need to turn. Maybe the bulb still works, but
That's not what.
a big heavy roll of rough
Oh no.
could be useful at some point. A big heavy
Well, I wouldn't imagine that there's a thing down here. Oh,
Here we go.
now you
I
let me.
think it's
So freaking precise, dude.
nothing.
So fucking precise, and I don't like it.
I could connect the
Oh,
cables
now
to
you let
each
me
other,
connect the
but
cables.
I'll
That's
need
what
to
I tried
strip the
doing
insulation
first.
from the cables on the wall and the lamp.
Strip the. Then use the fucking knife.
I should be able to remove the insulation with this knife.
Fuck. Why do I have to do everything for you? Stupid.
Okay, plus and minus are exposed.
This is a game for idiots.
Okay, I'll twist the wires from the lamp cord together with the wires from the electrical cable.
Just do the thing. That's not what I wanted. You can't. Fuck you. I hate you. The lamp switch. Fuck. Why is the fucking hitbox for the damn ladder so huge?
Let there be light!
And boop.
Damn! Something's wrong with the lamp.
Oh yeah? So check it.
I think the contact is dirty.
Really?
I was right. The lower contact is coated with rust. The current can't flow properly, and sooner or later the bulb will burn out.
How much rust could there be on that thing? Just scrape it off. Ugh, I'll rub it off with a tar mat, I guess. It has to be freaking adhesive enough. Grainy enough.
Maybe I can... Yes, I can use it to rub the rust off. That should do it.
Abrasive. That's the word. I don't know why my guy
One more
keeps on freaking showing up every time I go somewhere.
There we go. If it wasn't so dusty, I could easily imagine someone had been using it. What kind of stories could this room tell? About desperate...
I don't care. Just move.
According to the blueprints, there's supposed to be a secret door here leading into the main hall. Huh, this must be the locking mechanism. Careful now. What the... What are you doing here? What if Inch sees you?
Uh-oh.
No.
I'm sorry. He caught me.
You and your little girlfriend. You thought you could go behind my back?
Inch, no.
You deserve to die, here and now. But then I wouldn't get the eye.
Don't hurt her, please.
We'll see. Get moving.
Nice job. So what happens when you wear heels?
And now...
Cover to the chair.
No!
Patricia!
No!
Enough! You have one and only one chance of getting out of
What
this
a pathetic
alive.
push.
Do what I tell you to do. Tie her to the chair.
Where's the...
I'm sorry. I love you.
Look at her. Remember this scene? If you try to screw me, then...
What's the next step? What's the plan?
Everything you need is in the bag. The eye will be delivered at any moment. You abseil from the roof into the treasure chamber.
And the display case's alarm system?
The alarm will go off, but I'll ensure that the only effect will be that the security barricades in the treasure chamber close.
How will you manage that?
Let me worry about that, just like the guards. You'll have several minutes to break into the display case and climb back to the roof.
And once I have the jewel, what next? By the time I get back to the roof, the museum will be surrounded by policemen.
There will be a
Correct.
giant hole.
Escaping from the museum is impossible.
That means I stay inside the museum.
There's a bag in the basement with food and water for you and your girlfriend. I'm sure you'll find a way to pass the time for a couple of days. The police will search the whole city for the eye, but not the museum.
And once the museum's open to visitors again, Patricia and I will walk out through the secret door in the main hall to our freedom.
I'll be watching you every step of the way. You'll deliver the jewel, and then we'll never see each other again.
Smart.
How am I supposed to break into the display case? It's protected by bulletproof glass.
You'll find everything you need in the bag. A clever fellow like you will know what to do with it.
If we do everything you ask, will you let us go?
I'm a poor loser, but a generous winner.
Fair enough.
How did you find out about our plan?
By chance, I must admit. I hadn't anticipated it. I didn't think that you'd build up my trust for months just to betray me.
You have to be patient if you want to steal the eyes of the Sphinx.
A virtue youth normally lacks. It's a pity we have to go our separate ways after this little incident.
I can hardly wait.
He respects him.
The plan might work, I must admit.
The plan will work. You'll see to that, or she'll suffer the consequences. Let's go. The clock is ticking. I have to take care of the guards and the alarm system.
It'll all work out in the end.
I know. Take care of yourself.
If you should open this door without the Eye of the Sphinx in your bag, I'll shoot first and then ask what went wrong.
You're not planning on letting us go, are you?
I need a scapegoat. Otherwise, the traitor would already be dead.
He doesn't understand because he doesn't think like you.
You messed with the wrong man, and now you have to suffer the consequences.
Knew it.
Climbing equipment, including a rope, a cloth bag. Huh? A pack of gum. Why did Inch put a pack of gum in a cloth bag?
Yeah.
That's all. Climbing equipment and a
Gum,
pack
you
of
say.
chewing gum. I'm beginning to feel under-equipped for this burglary. Looks like I'll have to improvise. A good rope, and more than long enough to abseil down into the treasure chamber. I can see the treasure chamber. There are several people moving around down there. I think the eye is being delivered.
Cloth bag, chewing gum.
This window can be opened. Must be an entrance for the window washers and maintenance crews when they have to work up here in the cupola. There's a mechanism that opens the window when you turn the crank. I see two contacts down there on the frame. There's a piece of metal stuck between them and fixed to the window. If I open the window, the piece of metal will move, breaking the circuit and setting off an alarm. Unless the guards have been notified beforehand, which is hardly an option in my case. I have to bypass the circuit.
Bypass the circuit. What sort of notes do we have on that? Did we make a drawing?
Only one piece left. What's this? Unless this is the most expensive chewing gum commercial ever, Inch wanted me to find the diamond. I'm sure it's not a reward for all my hard work.
I can use that to open the window. Perhaps? Maybe? Stick that to the chewing gum? No. Chewing gum. You can't do that with that.
How's that supposed to work? The contacts are on the other side of...
Well, that's why you use the diamond to open it. I mean, I could also just, like...
I can't cut any of the windows out of the frame, but this window has a rubber seal on the bottom and the sides. The roof of the museum is now officially drafty.
Okay, so... Override the electrical contacts with the chewing gum wrapper.
Yes, the aluminum foil might bypass the circuit. Ugh, that's darn tight. I can override the contacts with the strip, but I can't... Oh, damn! I lost the strip!
Nice
It would
fucking
never have worked
going.
anyway. The gap was too small.
Too small even for a freaking thin strip of that? What do you mean?
A crank. Something for opening your
Yeah,
new
yeah.
home.
Can't use it yet.
I cut away as much of the seal as possible. There's nothing else in the bag.
Get out of my way.
That tarp is covering something.
This stupid menu keeps on getting in the
Bucket,
way.
rags, squeegee, tools of the trade for window washers. Probably didn't feel like carrying their equipment up to the roof every time, so they stashed it here. I don't need the squeegee. The bucket? Not really. This rag, on the other hand, I could wipe away fingerprints with it.
Oh yeah, that's what you're fucking use it for, okay.
What's that supposed to do? Rags don't conduct electricity.
Well, it would have if you hadn't lost the fucking gum wrapper.
I can't stop thinking about her, but I have a job to do.
Damn it.
No. Inch, I believe him. He wants the jewel. Until he gets...
Everything in the bag.
I'll leave it there. This is the same climbing equipment that I wore for the burglary in London. Only the mask is missing. Does Inch want to make sure that the security cameras can see my handsome face?
Snazzy.
Without a seal, there's a 1 or 2 centimeter gap below the window. Just enough to slip a couple of fingers through.
Oh yeah, but apparently the fucking stupid gum wasn't gonna work out.
I cut away as much of the...
What if I open it a little bit more?
Somehow I have to get at the contacts of the alarm system and override the
Well, yeah, but how am I supposed to do that if you fucking lost the stupid wrapper? He said that everything I need was in the bag, but you fucking lost what you need. Get out of my way. I don't know. Annoying. Annoying, annoying,
Without
annoying. Why?
What's that supposed to?
Well, now I'm fucking stuck here and I can't do shit because you're a fucking cunt. How did I fucking lose the wrapper?
A good rope, and more than long enough. I'll leave it.
Why can't I use a chewing gun? I don't know. I don't know. Why? Did I just completely fuck it up or some shit? Because I can't do anything. I can't do anything.
What's that?
I can't. Annoying. What? I hate you.
Maybe the tap is meant to depressurize the water tank if it rains too much. Or it's just a practical way for the window washers to get some fresh water up here.
What if I wet the rag?
Oh, cold, dripping wet.
Don't
I'm
be a
not
bitch.
putting it in my pocket like that.
So then don't. Idiot. Now that it can conduct shit. I tried
Okay,
freaking looking around
now
there, but it won't show up. It's like
forth,
very
and
fucking
away we
precise.
go. Got it. The wet rag is lying on the contacts.
Great.
Excellent. No alarm.
For now.
Okay, I don't see anyone.
And what about the camera? You're not even just gonna look for this stupid camera?
Such an attempt would fail here. The display case is bolted to the floor and weighs several hundred kilograms.
What's that? A camera?
The latest model. It's called video surveillance.
I've heard about that. The images are
I would
recorded
have seen
and
them.
can be viewed again later.
That's right. Images from all 3 cameras are recorded in the guard room.
Wow.
As I've said,
Literally
we've spared
super
no
visible.
effort and no expense.
I think I've seen enough here, but I'm interested in something else.
It's even the fucking rope. That rope wasn't there, you're just gonna ignore that?
The camera covers the whole room, and I don't have a mask.
So, cloth bag.
Just have to hope that Inch knocked out the guard in the guard room. If not, he'll be on his way to check the camera soon. Here goes nothing. Now or never.
Were you not even gonna secure the fucking bag on the camera? Okay, let's see. And now...
I'll press the diamond into the chewing gum with the tip towards the window. The chewing gum holds the tip of the diamond right on the bulletproof glass. That's promising.
Is there like a hammer or something? Examine the
This
cordon.
cordon doesn't apply to burglars.
Cordon.
Someone could come back any moment, and then I'll have another problem. I need to hurry.
Ah, come on. Well, why aren't you not doing anything with that?
The chewing gum holds the...
Punch it! Oh. Now you can do something. Okay.
Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. No, no! He wants to lock me in. But why? He doesn't have the jewel yet. What is he...
Explosion.
Oh, no.
You already know. You know his freaking MO.
Oh, my head hurts.
He's up there, Robert. I know it.
Maybe. Go to the guard room and open the gates.
Tell the director.
Zellner, don't do it. It's too dangerous.
I've got everything under control.
Sorry, Constable. He's unconscious. He'll wake up with a headache in a few minutes. There is no other way.
Can I have his gun? He had a gun, didn't he?
The sarcophagus protected me from... This is the opposite of a clever burglary. Inch must have decided to do it the violent way as soon as he realized he couldn't count on me. I would have died in the explosion and been the scapegoat.
I want his gun. Damn it. Oh, now you take the gun. Okay. Stupid.
How did you do it? How did you plant the message on the safe in the train? How did you know that Gebhardt killed the Baroness and the demolition charge below the treasure chamber? How did you manage it all? Even if your arm isn't lame.
Oh, it is, believe me. I needed help, it's true. A messenger boy to replace my arms and legs.
A messenger boy?
Ah, Adil. This could be interesting. He's quite talented, but unreliable. He has a mind of his own plans. Don't you, Adil?
I never wanted blood to be shed, but it's time to make an exception.
He only forgot one thing. I keep things firmly in hand. Always. End of story. No! Stupid little policeman. He shouldn't have messed with the Raven.
You aren't the Raven! The Raven would never have shot a defenseless old man!
No, he wouldn't have. But now he has. At least that's what everyone will think.
Why does that matter? Who are you?
We worked for him, for the Raven. My brother and I. He's responsible for my brother being shot and for my crippled arm. He sacrificed us.
Who? Who is the Raven?
I don't know. I never met him, and in all these years, I've never found him.
You don't know who you worked for?
No one knows who the Raven is. Some say he's dead. The fact is, he never returned to the stage after that fatal night in Paris.
So you want to lure him out of hiding?
And if anything can, it's the burglary of the century executed by another thief while using his name.
He doesn't come.
But I still got my revenge. The gentleman thief, now a bomb-throwing murderer. Oh, I do hope he is still with us, watching helplessly as I ruin his life's work, as he ruined mine. Enough chatter. I'll be going.
But why?
Your little girlfriend escaped, and if I can't eliminate all the witnesses, I can at least destroy their credibility. Why did you just shoot poor Constable Zellner, lad? They'll hang you and your accomplice.
Idiot, there was only one. Why would you think he fucking gave you a loaded gun, you dumbass?
You've met your match, Raven. You hear me? Wherever you are.
Great.
I beat you.
The first cutscene in forever.
Good evening, Mr. Inch. The eyes of the Sphinx, if you would be so kind.
You? That's impossible.
The jewels. Now. Inch, don't move a muscle. You're under arrest.
Under arrest? More like under cardiac arrest. Get it? Because he's dead and his heart's no longer going to be working?
A master thief who stole 2 cheap fakes and then fell to his death. A shot that no one could explain. But for the newspapers, it was the real jewels that were the heart of the story. The eyes of the Sphinx, reunited in the Egyptian Museum.
What kind of game is this?
The Raven's game.
At least you caught him, again.
I saw the surprise and the anger in Inch's eyes. He knew he'd been played.
You don't mean...
At first they wanted us to believe that it was Gebhardt. And now we're supposed to believe that it was Inch. he's still out there.
So then, who is the Raven?
Bwah, bwah, bwah.
Hello there,
Just watch it be her.
handsome devil.
Hey there, pretty lady.
Don't! My father will be here any moment.
Did you tell him about our engagement?
Uh-oh.
She did. I
Hey.
almost slipped out of character.
Oh, Daddy, we all know that would never happen. You were Anton Jakob Zellner through and through, even with the world
The Raven was
crashing down
me.
around you.
Didn't go too badly, did it?
Well, Inch nearly blew us up, and I was almost charged with murder.
Ah, yes. Exciting, wasn't it? I haven't had fun like that since I retired.
Dr. Gebhardt nearly killed you.
Nobody could have suspected the doctor. At least we managed to clear things up quickly.
I would have preferred it if things went according to the old plan. We would have swapped the jewel aboard the ship, and Alex wouldn't have been kidnapped by Inch.
And I'd have preferred it if you hadn't given me a nasty bump on my noggin.
And what would your excuse have been for staying on board if I hadn't? Hey, I improvised.
Good point.
I was afraid Inch would realize you were wearing a bulletproof vest.
He was too confident. After he foiled your plan, he thought he had everything under control. He never really took a look at the emerald in the display case. He just assumed that they shipped the real jewel from Switzerland.
And after my little tussle with Inch, we had both jewels.
He blew half the museum to smithereens just to steal a fake.
He was always rude and insolent. I never should have worked with him. His double dealing cost his brother's life.
And his own as well.
I'd still rather see him in jail than in a morgue.
He shouldn't have messed with the Raven.
To your retirement.
To the future.
That was stupid. Remastered my ass.
Finally. Dear Nico, the Raven
is dead. Yet other criminals live, and they are more brutal and ruthless than he ever was. Who will stop them? It would be tragic if a good policeman failed to do so because he was hunting for a dead man and ruining himself in the process. Let the dead rest in peace. They are not coming back.
are.
Hey. Aw. Sleep. Something he never does. I like the ending. Although it was quite fucking annoying to play the game the whole time, which sucks. Because I would have been a little more interested if it didn't kept getting ruined by fucking shitty gameplay. It just kept on fucking up over and over. It could have been a lot better. The remastered is... It doesn't feel like a remaster. And then there's this thing. Yeah. And that was it. And that seems to have been the Raven. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, with that being said, that's the end of this stream, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Finally, I can put this game to rest. I really wish they did better. It's like everything is pretty decently well thought out, too. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. Bye, guys.